Okay. I'm in my light. Let me there we go, that's better. So this is an LG 50 PC55-ZB. This is a plasma screen TV, very, very heavy. So, the unfortunate thing with plasma screen TVs is they're hard to sell now. Unless you know someone with like a basement, underground basement, they don't tend to sell. So I can't sell them on the market very well. It's a big old telly, like I say, comes up to my midsection, just standing here, just about lower chest area, so pretty big. But let's get this back off. See this big fan there, it's because they create a lot of heat, which is good, which is why people in basements want them. Create the heat, dries out the room, whatever. So the problem I had with this is this cable coming into the main board around, was it the main board? That main board behind there. Yeah, so there to there. So I was checking this out and it was peaked on. What happened was I put this wire back in the wrong way and it looked okay. So I was like, okay, is it the wire? Could be. There's a couple of bits missing there, or is it the main board? Anyway, this cable's damaged. And the main board, when I was looking at it, was like 50 quid. I was thinking, there's no way I'm paying 50 quid for a main board. None whatsoever. So we're just going to strip it. Because I need to get rid of some of these tellies in the house anyway. So the good thing about plasmas is you get lots of boards. So we've got power board, power inverter board, another power board for that side, two main boards here, big old power board here, we've got the fan, loads of alley, cast alley. So this one's cast, this one's extruded, and I believe this is probably, is it rolled or is it extruded? I'm not sure about that one. Nice big thick bit of alley there. So all these little bits are cast. Usually if you see something like this, it's extruded. This is clearly cast, which means it's moulded that way, and that's why there's three different bins for our alley: cast, extruded and old rolled. So all of this is cast, extruded. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I did see another one of these for sale that was like too far away to get, and they wanted 20 quid for it with power issues. So I'm just going to strip the boards out. See, this board here has got two gold corner chips. Lovely they are. There, people love them for good recovery. So we got lots of copper, lots of alley. The solder, people like to recover the solder. Look at them transformers, they're huge. So apart from all the components that make these heavy, the glass makes them heavy too. So this is just a strip down video. Let's whip out the screwdriver. Okay, so before I take this last screw out, I just wanted to show you how it's dropped. Like this inner sheet has dropped from this sheet, and we've also got all these brass fittings, which we're going to rip off with a pair of pliers, and any that are difficult or too shallow to grab, say something like this, pretty low, we'll put the screw back in and put it off. Okay, so this inner sheet is attached to a piece of glass here. Okay, there's our outer sheet. Usually it's 2 pieces of glass. This just looks like one for a change. But we still got, see all that gold on there? So these have got to be cut off still. And they've got all that all the way down there too. That goes all the way down the telly, and we got more on the bottom. But it's really, really heavy. So the big thick glass is one of the things that makes this heavy, but also these transformers on these boards. I mean, these are heavy boards, you know, and them transformers don't make it light. Let's carry on. Okay, so oh, these aren't very good. That's not good. There we go. Nice bit of clean brass there. Pair of pliers might have been better. Anyway, let's grab another one. There we go. Let's do one with a screw. Wrong screw, of course it was. When that fits, we'll do the job. Okay, so I'm just gonna just be careful. This actually looks like a nice big sheet of honey. I'd have to test that. Oh, that didn't come off. Snapped inside it. But if it's going to pull the sheet away from the glass, that's interesting. So it started to pull the sheet away. Let's grab another screw. There we go. Right, finally. I'm almost certain this whole back entire back here is alley. This big alley sheet. That'd be nice if I can get that clear of this glass. Anyway, let's carry on. Okay, so all them brass bits are off. All the ribbon has been cut from the top and the side. And as you can see here, this is alley sheet stuck to the back of the glass, which is 2 sheets. There it is. So you can see it there, 2 sheets. Extremely difficult. Now I'm not going to do this now, but I'll try and peel that off. Get this nice thick alley off here as well. That'll be done another day. But that's basically stripped. Now we've got this light iron here. Just got to unscrew this from all around the bezel. I'll do that now, and then we can look at our goodies. So that is done, just a few screws. This will all get cut up into smaller pieces and put in with the plastic. So this has these little lugs here where some of the screws went into. I think that might be Annie. I'm not 100% sure. I'll stick a magnet to it. Other than that, that's light sheet. It's night time, so we're not going to try and take this off. That is a nice big thick sheet of alley there. Let's look at the rest now. This is our metal back. We'll also go with all our other sheets of metal. Got the pile of goodies on here now. Still got to take the brass off this. Look at all that lovely brass. Obviously there's still screws, got to separate that. So we've got our boards, our wires. Not a bad little scrap out. As you can see, some of the brassy bits did shear away, and also I've got 3 bits where the screw snapped. So the bits with the metal still in can go in dirty brass, and this will all go in clean brass. Okay, now we've also got these little plastic connections with the brass inside. These two are intact. Now these are very brittle, the plastic, so I'm pretty sure they're resealable. And there's the brass out of one. Obviously I'm missing one, but look at that nice little pile of brass there. And some of these are heavy, so that's a good little score. They can be sold. I'm sure they're highly desirable. Like I say, they just break so easily. I've got to sort out this board. So as you can see here, I've got single wire and it goes into double. So I'm just cutting the ends off. Keep the single with the single, and that'll go in VIR. When it comes to the single cables, cut off the ends. Let's get to this bit first. Cut off the ends, and even though these are brass pins and you might think they can go in your dirty brass, that is a big plastic to brass ratio, and I'm pretty sure they won't like that. So I just throw mine in the light iron. Now this will be considered another layer if you don't take that off, so I'll take that off as well, because if you leave that on, they'll go in VIR instead of singles, so I'll take that off. Okay, so there is the singles. Pretty healthy little pile, I would say. That's going in the VIR, which is multiple cables, multiple layers. That was the main ribbon cable. They're the connections to the ribbon cable. As you can see, I cut that one off pretty close, and that's one of the pins. That is a gold plated pin. It's just plated around the outside edge. You can pile them up in a jar, sell them. It's a nice pile. Okay, so we have ribbon cable here. This one is silver. It's not real silver, it's just silver in colour there. So that I throw in with my light iron, because I'm not bothering with that. Some people say you can throw it in with your wire. I never have. And this one has gold, so I'll keep that. And there it is, our small bag of gold bearing ribbon cable, as you can see. All these gold bits on here, quite a lot. Some good gold there. And we got the rest, so let's just make sure. Oh, that is magnetic. That was highly magnetic. Let's go in here and test it with your magnet, because I actually thought, where is another piece of that? There you go. I thought actually that was Ali. It's obviously not. Good job we tested it. So magnet test first. Okay. That's them bits. Now I still got to get these screws out. I have to use my drill to do that. There we go. Not a bad little score from one telly, in my humble opinion. Okay, so the back of that telly's in the garden. It's night time, it's cold. I'm just going to do that next time I'm out there. Could be a little while. This will be our next plasma we do. A big old crack screen, another scrap out. But for now, that's that. Join me in another video. Cheers.